Hey guys, welcome back to the infamous Jirard finally plays the Mario All Stars Pack. Due to popular demand, you've all asked me to continue this singular Let's Play series of Super Mario World, so here I am for your viewing pleasure. We're going to start off with Super Mario World. This one is the longest Mario out of all of these. It definitely has the most hype to it, so I'm gonna try and just get my best on for this whole sequence. I will try my best to just be pro. So we'll see. We'll see. And ironically enough, I'm playing Kaizo Mario, so now I'm playing Super Mario World. Interesting world, isn't it? Yeah, so first off, guys, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. A lot of you guys really spoke up this past weekend regarding the Friday episode of Jirard Finally Plays, and it made me feel so much better just kind of seeing all of your guys' awesome support, your letters and your emails and comments and fan art and everything. It really made my Friday so special and so spectacular, especially with the you know, just influx of negativity coming from the Mega Man X episode. And I just want to say thank you. You know, the Beard Bros fans are the best fans in my opinion. I think it's because you guys, you know, you watch Alex on the decks and you watch me on the Completionist and you watch both of us together, you know, every week on Beard Bros because we have that dynamic, and it just means the world to me that you guys are so supportive, you know, when especially in a world full of negative and naysayers kind of thing. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. If you have no idea how much it means to me. So what can we talk about today? Super Mario World was my first Super Nintendo game I ever had, that I personally owned. So naturally, my completionist side of me definitely overtook my my young childhood life when it came to this game. The second I owned, I think, was Link to the Past. Then the third was Street Fighter 2. I got all three of those at the same time, or near the same time. So it's kind of where I got into the whole completionist side of things. I just really loved it. Yeah, so it's you know, this game is very special to me. You know, I try, and I think it's just so funny how, like, this is not Kaizo, but I'm having, like, Kaizo flashbacks. Yeah, so Mario World definitely one of my favorites, and I think that it's a favorite for everyone. I think that the precedence of what Mario World has become nowadays, you know, is pretty special. I think that it's interesting how they did not come back to what this game is. There is no, you know, Super Mario World 2. Yes, you could say that Yoshi's Island is that, but it's not. It's an unofficial licensing. It's like Nintendo wanted to cover their butts to make people think that there was going to be a new Mario World game, but it wasn't. It was Yoshi's Island, and it was a prequel, if anything. Oh damn it! Well, I messed that up. Oh well, you all can die. Speaking of Yoshi, the first game that Mario and Yoshi actually worked together in the fashion that they're known for. And probably one of the few games where they do, because if you think about it, after this we got Mario 64. I mean, you could argue Mario RPG, if you really want to. But I mean, at its core, you really don't get those, you know, the same values from what you get from this game. And we won't see this probably until Mario Galaxy 2, which is pretty crazy. Actually, you know what? I lied. Mario Sunshine. You get to play as Yoshi. You get to play with Yoshi riding around, the different kinds of Yoshis, and it's really cool. He works in those games. I know that there was rumors of trying to get Yoshi in Mario 64. Obviously, he's in there as the completion bonus for Mario 64, but he's not in the game to play. So, yeah, like I said, today we're just gonna try and plow through as much of we can of this game. I got that Kaizo blood still pumping in me, so this should go by fairly quickly, and I know almost where every single secret is, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'd probably predict maybe 10 episodes at most. Definitely not as short as Mario 2, but, you know, I also did play as Peach, so I kind of skipped a lot of, things. Yeah. What can we talk about today? What's a good topic to talk about? Our open discussion. Our real talk was a little too real last time, but you guys apparently really appreciated it, so thank you again for bearing with for my realness. Ooh, a star. Yeah, so I'm trying to think what we could talk about. We could talk about, here's what we can talk about. You know, a fun little question, a little debate situation. We can discuss, what, you know, is the YouTube space, is the YouTube space full of content, or is it saturated? You know, people actually, they don't get mad at the episode of Castlevania the Completionist, but they often say, oh, why does Pat make fun of the fact that you're not a Let's Player and it's like a bad thing? And it's not a bad thing to be a Let's Player, but I think that there's a negative connotation that comes with the name of Let's Playing because, you know, oh, there's no production values that go into Let's Playing. It's just a quick, you know, easy cash cow that people are involved in. And that's essentially what it's come to. But I disagree. I think that it's more or less changing every single day. You know, Felix PewDiePie, he's the #1 guy, and he works very hard, and people love what he does, and I personally respect the guy a lot. You know, I understand, and this is the thing too. Everyone has their own audiences, and I think that's why I really don't like a lot of the hate on YouTube for certain YouTubers. There are some that do just kind of phone it in for the, you know, the free dollars. You know, the ones that kind of like do the obvious thing of boob thumbnails and, you know, easy clickbait stuff, you know, BuzzFeed type things. That's because it works though. That's the standard that's been set before us. And that's kind of what we, the viewers, have accepted. So, you know, when YouTuber audiences go to war, like, oh, you know, oh, I don't like this person, I don't like that person, I think it's incredibly trivial because we're all on the same team. You know, we're not competing with one another. We're all friends. We all know one another. It's a very small world. Just because, I mean, it's a small world, but it's becoming a more bigger world. I guess, like, YouTube's becoming more popular, so the smaller YouTubers are becoming bigger, the bigger YouTubers are becoming way bigger, and then the middle guys are still, you know, slowly on their way to becoming the bigger guys. So, and I feel like I'm rambling, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. I think that we're all on the same team. We all appreciate what we do, and, you know, if there's a feud, there's a feud. I know that there are definitely some YouTubers that dislike one another. I know that, and I personally don't have any qualms with any YouTubers, luckily. Just because I'm like to be friends with everyone. But, yes, the topic being, just to get back on track, it's about oversaturation. You know, do I think that, oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Do I think there's too much? I don't think there's too much. I just think that there's too much of the same. I think that, you know, people like Pat are really working hard to create new content that no one's really seen before, and I respect that a lot about him. If I had a time machine, would I still do the Completionist? I think I would, but I would like to have built, you know, TOBG and the Completionist brand as more of a more open platform to make cooler shows. I've got 3 or 4 ideas for web series and or you know, like concurrent shows like The Completionist. In fact, one's coming out next week on TOBG that I'm very excited to debut called The Completion Bonus. And it won't happen all the time. It's not going to be a, you know, all the time kind of thing, but I still think it's, you know, I'm excited to see what people see of it. I'm sure people won't like it. It's not entertaining so much as it is helpful. You know, I take a lot of inspiration from Rooster Teeth, and I love what those guys do, and I'm big fans of what they are, and it's kind of my own personal. It's, you know, if you're a fan of The Completionist, it's basically how to beat this game by The Completionist, and I give you tips and tricks on how to you know, beat some of my favorite games that I've been playing, and you know, it's an extended version of the completion bonus that explains everything in between, and I'm excited. I'm excited again. I'm excited because of I got to really strategize how I see and attack games when it comes to completion stuff, and you guys will kind of see that come out of me, and I hope it's informative. I hope you guys like it. If not, you know, then you know what, at least I tried, and that's the big thing. Trying and trying again is the most important thing you can do on YouTube. If you fail, then pick yourself back up and keep going. I know that YouTube was not my first career choice. I know that it's not many's. I think that in general, most people who started YouTube did it for fun, which I still do, obviously. But I think for me, what kind of makes it special is I get to create what I want, and I don't have you know, anyone telling me otherwise, that I'm not allowed to do this, or that I have to do it by Monday or Tuesday, or I need to do it because it's my job. I get to do it because I love it, and I think that's the coolest thing that I get to do. That's the best part about it. But there is you know, there is this whole thing of like YouTube money is good money. That's not true. The YouTube money is not big money. It's only true if you are, you know, there's very much a YouTube 1%. And if you're in the YouTube 1%, then sweet, congratulations, that's great for you. But the 1% is pretty small. And I think it's important to know that not every YouTuber, you know, gets to live the quote-unquote luxury life that you would think comes from that whole, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Mentality, I guess? I don't know, I hope you guys, I think you get what I'm saying. Ooh, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Let me try and... There we go, got it, cool. Abandoning Yoshi is the way to go. So this level's beat. Let's see here. Okay, cool, we got plenty of time. I'm doing pretty good today. I'm doing awesome. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. Back to the same level. This time we're just gonna fly over everything, because we have the cape. The Mario cape, I think, is my favorite power-up. I think I talked about that in my top 10 power-ups. I think it's my favorite. I'm pretty sure it's my favorite. I'm pretty sure I did say it was my favorite. If not, I'm an idiot. But yes, this cape is the best. You can kill guys with it. It can make you fly. I'm bummed that it like never made another appearance in a Mario game. I think that it could have been like reintroduced as a fun experience. You know, I forget the game design of that. It was literally showing you how to use the fly technique. Look at that. So good. And here we are at the end of the level again, just kind of breezing on by, making sure no one gets in our way. Bam. Yeah, the cape is so awesome. I really wish they brought it back. I know that it's like in Smash or whatever, but yeah, it's not as effective as it could be. I love it makes Mario, who is a hero, who is the classic staple of our hero in gaming, it makes him seem like he is a superhero, and that's really cool. You don't really get to, you know, say that your favorite video game hero looks like a hero, I guess. The whole point is that I mean, that sounds really dumb. I mean, I'm gonna get hit hard for that. What I mean to say is that they're not, like, they're designed either to look like the underdog, or, oh god, oh, whew. That could end bad. In fact, okay, cool. Yeah, like, not all of them are designed to look the best. I mean, Sonic is cool, but does he look like a superhero? Not particularly. You know, And I think it's a cool element of seeing like comic books meet video game in a way. This is just me kind of talking at this point because this is what I think. Maybe that's a question of the day. What do you, in regards to question of the day, what video game hero looks like a superhero to you? And I mean that like in the comic book sense, like, you know, Gotham, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man type thing. I know that it's kind of interesting because we have video game characters and video game, or like, we have, you know, comic book video games, which is fine. Let's see if I can do this again. Yeah, I don't need no shell. I don't need no shell. Don't need that shell at all. Yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know. I am reading the comments. The Beard Bros comments are the only comments that I'm reading. Because the completionist ones are just kind of out of control. Let's see if I can, oh. Here we go. Got it, yeah. Ooh, look at that, cool. Getting my Kaizo muscles stretched out. Getting ready to do some more Kaizo. I think we're gonna shoot some more Kaizo tomorrow or I don't know when this comes out, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you guys will see in the future. Alright, the Donut Plains 2 back here yet again. We're gonna probably go until Castle 2. So that's what we're gonna get done today. If I can average a full level or two, I think that's pretty solid. This game has a lot of secrets, which is why I think I really enjoy. Oh god, no! Ugh! Damn it! Ugh! No. Okay. Is there gonna be a shroom? Yeah, it's a shroom. It's okay. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. I know you're all worried. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Look at that. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Playing games for fun is so much different than playing games for a camera. I think that's one thing that I've learned. Even when I'm doing stuff for the completionist, not even so much for Beard Bros. I find that I have to like try and get the best skill on that I can. Because I'm going to be using this footage later and I want to make myself look good because I'm the completionist, I guess, and whatnot. But when you kind of don't care and you're having fun, especially on a game you've played multiple times, you really feel like, you're just kind of just not even, you feel like you're having fun. I know that sounds so redundant and stupid, but you really have no idea how polarizing playing games becomes when you are playing it for your job, because it's a big part of you. Especially when you're a gamer, you lose a lot of what's like insightful to being. Okay, get out of here. I'm gonna get. Oh well, yeah, it's a good thing I moved. Yeah, you kind of lose a part of you, part of yourself and your kind of your culture. I know that as a filmmaker, I did lose a lot of my passion for film when I was working. You know, on certain film jobs, you know, whether I was a PA on set or if I was, you know, producing it. When you do what you love all the time, you tend to get burnt out on it. And that's really in any situation. And I love what I do here. I never take anything for granted. I live an incredibly lucky life. But when it comes to, everything comes in moderation, right? And I think that you don't really get that, you know, feeling or ability in most games, or in most professions, I should say. You know, when I play a game blindly, I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store because I really just get to sit back and just marvel at how good or how bad the game is. I didn't realize that I didn't have any of the thing. So we're gonna get this secret exit on the ghost house, one of the more secret exits in the game. It requires you to not get hit by ghosts, which I just did, and you fly up and you run. Here we go, here we go. Getting our shroomage on. Shrooming it up. And now, we beat this level. And get this bonus level on. And don't worry, I am going to complete this game because there is a bit of a completionist aspect to it. If I don't get to what I finished today, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. I'll move on to the next bonus game. The trick is to keep jumping as much as you can in the same motion. Yeah. Hey, not bad. Look at that. Yeah. Making it rain shrooms. Yeah, so that's just the way it is. Yeah, so the top secret area, ironically enough called top secret, grants you 1 Yoshi and either 2 fire flowers or 2 capes. Obviously, capes are the way to go. It's a great way to stay in shape, guys. Get that free Yoshi. Okay, so we're back in the ghost house. We cannot bring Yoshi in the ghost house. I remember as a kid being terrified of this place, because... Oh! First death, ladies and gentlemen. The first death of the day. Get that Kaizo counter up for this one. 1. Well, I messed that up. That's okay. Let's go back. The beauty of the top secret area is that you can go back as many times as you want, get a free extra life, which we already just got back, and boom. And we're back on the job. So death 1. Jirard syndrome will not prevail in Super Mario World. I will overcome it because it does not exist in a game that I know very well. Unless there's a part that I just like cannot figure out. Like, I gotta be careful. I'm like getting too zealous holding that Y button all the time. Let's see here. If I recall, this one's just a matter of pressing or finding the right switches. This one does that. I take this, run over here. Do that one. Okay, look at this. I didn't know this as a kid, but you control this based on pressing the directions. Didn't even know that when I was a kid. I just was always confused as to why it went the way that it did. Look at that. Crazy. I made that. That's really cool. Oh man, this can go really high. I mean, granted, I don't know what happens. You can't really see it, but that's still pretty cool. Let's get... I really don't need these coins. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Let's move on. So let's see here. I think, though, I didn't need to actually do that. Yeah, I didn't need to do that. I can just move on and go into the next door. I think. Yeah, there we go. See? Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry for wasting your time. Sorry for being sorry. Sorry for saying sorry. Here we go. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. Beep. Man, I wish they made it like a spiritual successor to this game. I would love to see what they would have done with it. I know it's dumb and I will never see it, but hey. Let's see if I can do this. See if I can do this. We're gonna run as fast as we can. Oh yeah. Oof. 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 And here we go. The continuation. Oh. Alright, that was pretty good. That was pretty solid. That was very speedrun-ish. I think the true pro in the gamer in me should have not flying at Yoshi at all and just kind of done the, you know, belly fly across. This level's fun just because it has one of my favorite shells in this game. I love the blue shell. I also love this one because it's the universal get a jail free fly over everything card. I hope you all enjoy what you're seeing today. The lovely clouds. The clouds of Mario World. It just keeps going. Oh. And it looks like we're coming to a slow descent. Oh. Oh, no! No, 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 it's death counter number 2. Oh, that's depressing. Well, I could have just gotten Yoshi again and ended it, but let's try the more speedy way. Oof. I don't know if that's the right way, but here we go. Whee! Let's see if we can do it. This is gonna be a little harder. Let's see if we can... Oh, God. Still flying. The trick to this is the minute you see Mario tuck his belly under... Oh, look at that, with extra life. You just press back. But you gotta be careful. Oh, there we go. You gotta be careful because sometimes when you do that, like I just did, you'll go back too fast and then you'll descend faster. So it's all about a rhythm. A rhythm? Morton's Castle. Here we go. I'm coming for you, Morty. Moriarty. Okay, we got the depressed thwomps coming in for a little depressing action. Alright, let's do this. Oof. Oof, there we go. Whee. Okay, the thwomps, which apparently you can kill with the shell, which hopefully I can do in the next Kaizo. By the way, the Kaizo fan art these past weeks have been amazing. They're so funny. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's right, we gotta wait for... I've always marveled at Nintendo because for what they do, everyone complains they make bad hardware or software or it's just not like what they want, right? The reality is, when it comes to their hardware, they know exactly how to utilize it the best way. But they can't get third-party developers to do the same. It's probably, oh my gosh, come on. It's probably too expensive. That's gotta be what it is. Either too expensive or they just don't know how to utilize it correctly. And that makes sense. I feel like Capcom is probably the one company that knows how to do it. They just didn't release very many games for the Wii. We're talking about the Wii. You know, Resident Evil 4 was on the GameCube and it looked freaking great. And people still prefer the GameCube version sometimes to the HD ports and to the other ports. And somehow the Wii version looks like way worse than the GameCube, which I find fascinating. Because it's like, what went wrong there? I'd like to know. And the same could go for the Resident Evil, like, reimagining, or like, port of the GameCube port. It's a port of a port. I think that's the real reason as to why those look bad. They're ports of ports, as opposed to like being a genuine good port that was like carefully handcrafted by the folks at Capcom. All right, here we go. And done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Mario World of the Mario All Stars Pack, which I'm completing in front of you so that everyone will still tell me to my face I should complete the All Stars Pack. But I digress. I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far in the first episode. We made a lot of headway in, what, about roughly 29 minutes, something like that. It's really great. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know I'm having fun. I know that I'm getting better at just kind of talking to you guys, and I hope you have a great day. It's the most important thing. Have a dope day. That's right. I said the word dope. I say it a lot in the office, and I get made fun of a lot, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So, next time on Jirard Finally Plays the Mario All-Stars Pack, we will be diving into the Vanilla Dome. Vanilla Dome. All right. Later, guys. Sorry. Later, mans. Later, man.